keep in mind is that Kira is going to have that push advantage.
Yep.
The Syndra can shove in Vladimir, although Vladimir may not die if you play well. You can push him in, you can roam to the side lanes, you can look for TPs with this Gnar, combine your ganks with the Olaf and try to kind of pile in and take advantage of some of these side lanes.
Each bot lane did camp. Everybody expects
he's going to face
there
check
to be
the
no
Olaf.
Olaf here.
Yeah, because it's like, oh no, he is there! And Steo's going to throw the axe in. Now the
Yanko's in so much trouble.
And he's doing so much damage. Next axe lands, acceleration gets poked him out, flashed over, and now Steos is going to get aggressive. Jace takes him down, and now they're going to work on Smurf. Yankos is low. Smurf jumped on his head, but it's not enough as Odo looking for the early double kill. He is going to get it. There's two!
Odo Wamner comes in swinging, knocks him down. So much early damage from the Jace. But he's just around 2 counter gank, always offering support, and then
They can set up the dive.
Oh, but he's diving. He goes in for it himself. That is a 1v1 solo dive as Odo pops up the flare. On the Lee Sin, able to get out very easily.
Was a good collapse, but once again, they're going to go for Kira. He has no flash. Yankos has kick. Is he looking?
Looking for it again. Kira, no, not going to eat the Q, and Ryu goes for the dive. Great little juke, but Liquid's here as well. No, he gets kicked back into the grasping roots, and that will be the conversion. Vander picks one up.
Jumps mid, helps clear out the wave. Wave priority, gets the red buff,
looking to
then
kill
ganks
Smurf.
off.
This is hard. Yanko's going to kick him in, lands the Q. Smurf going to get attacked on. Does go mega. Wallets him over. No, into the wall as well, but that's just enough to get out. And that one hits, and Yankos just snipes him with a resonating strike. Yankos going to line it up. Who's going to take the turret first? Ryu's goes to get. Oh, very creative, but they have to run the other way. Gets tagged by Hemo, playing flashes full. Great double stun there from Liquid, and they're still running into the enemy jungle.
Is coming down, though.
Chaos there as well, but Yanko's going to cut him off the path. There's a snipe. Takes on the path. Miracle tagged as well as Ryu takes one down. And ANX, that's 2 dead. They have to run.
In Europe back in the day, let's get back to it later because somebody's going to die.
Miracle getting dove, ties the blood. That's more than enough. Goodbye.
Kira has no chance of 1v1ing this Vlad right now. He's on 2 items. He can't walk the dangerous way.
Odo 1v2 does flash out of the axis. Steo's going to keep running.
Is coming.
He's ghosted, but Yankos in for protection. Going to keep moving in there. Acceleration gate. Going to try and turn it around. Yankos hops in, looks for the kick. Barely misses Steos. Liquid's here as well. Can they turn it around? Odo shut down finally. And Smurf going to take him down. And now Yankos getting chased down. Seven Fate hits 2. But the ulti from Syndra is going to get messed up as a result. Bit of a miscommunication. ANX at least get 1 kill.
C-Chain, because at this point, he's going to be so quick. Kira's getting kicked in.
Oh, good kick. Yankos finishes it off. The mid-turret's going to crumble as well.
Can't see Ryu collapsing on the top side right here.
Yankos looking for a kick. Who's he going for? No, Ragnarok is nice. Now Temper Fate's going to turn around, finds 2. As Yankos and Ryu get locked up, but it's not quite enough. Kira moves in for the stun. Yankos low does go down as Liquid gets him with a stranglehold.
Here's the one
knock over. Here comes the chase. Steos is down. Ryu protobelts himself under the turret, and it's just carnage here. Ryu looking for more. Goes to Liquid's own portal. Ties onto 2, and it's just a mass. Smurf finds Odo with a knock-up as Ryu gets caught up on the other side, but Odo managed to take a few more down, and that's 4-1 H2k.
So you can zone out in pool, you can do actions in pool, you can obviously take magical journeys.
That's
Nice
rude.
dodge right there.
Ryu again going to get hit up. Kira actually does snipe Forgiven. Ryu's going to find him as Odo One looks to dive in, and this Jace does disgusting damage. Inhibitor still up for now. Can they take it? Odo needs a few more shots, but Liquid is going to keep them out. The acceleration gate is going to bail the team out down the mid lane, but Liquid still chasing in. He wants a nice angle on the stun. Looks for Vander, does not get it. And they're still chasing. They're actually pretty speedy, but Odo says, all right, let's go for it. Liquid caught up there, looks to Ryu and gets taken down by the Vlad, and Steos says, I'm leaving.
Gonna play it safe. We'll back off.
Here's Yankos.
Yankos never plays it safe, does go in, baits out a couple cooldowns, but Steos going to chase him down. Vander keeps him out with the Stranglethorns, but Kira ultis him. It is enough for the kill. And all of a sudden, Yankos a little too much there. That's going to force the flash out from Forgiven. But he's
Ryu's in the back.
Ryu, good protobats looking for Kira. He's just too tanky. Takes out the portal. Ryu follows him after slaying the Syndra, and they're going to keep running in. Steos locked up by the roots as Ryu grabs the double. Now Smurf kiting it out with a frozen mount and a bit of help from Miracle. Damage is almost enough, but now Forgiven's turn to turn it around. They're looking for Ryu, but they can't get it. Miracle gonna get his face screwed off. He's not careful. Ryu gets himself a triple. There's the Quadra. They're gonna chase it down for the Penta. Liquid, don't give it away. He's bailing back to the fountain.
So hard to deal with him. He can solo.
Oh, Ryu, he wants it again. Just Hemo plays in onto 2. Now gonna keep going for it. Liquid takes the portal. Kira goes up, but Ryu in there as well. So this on the wall. They shut him down. Yankos kicks Liquid into Miracle, but Smurf is keeping them all at bay. He's burnt the ultimate as Yankos looks to dive back in. Odo Amne very threatening as Liquid gets tagged and taken down by Yankos.
They're gonna keep chasing here. Odo Amne's looking for a shock blast.
Don't get it though. Squishy members there as Caitlyn looking very vulnerable. Odo wants it again. Fishes doesn't get it.
They have the vision, they see them coming in, they will look to punish the Baron first.
Oh my god, he stole it! Odo Amne's gonna take him now, but Miracle stands his ground and slays Odo Amne. Smurf gonna flush his way in, but he's caught in enemy territory.
yeah, showing some weaknesses, and there's definitely a morale boost here for ANX as the crowd gets behind them again. On the head. Baron buff on a couple of members doesn't really matter at all.
Rue's taking some damage. Kira attacked by Yanko. Kicks him in. There's the pick they needed. Vanda gets himself another kill. As Odo is going to take some damage as well. Miracle on the crit. Working on it, but the Fizz is going to pop, and that's going to be Odo still going down. Yanko's actually now in trouble as ANX might have turned this around. Forgiven. Has to be careful as a nice Stranglethorn's going to keep the rest out. Ryu, though, getting chased down by Smurf, and he has to leave the base.
Such a massive advantage, and Jankos is behind them. They're looking for a fight here.
Big play again. He pops around you and stacks Kira, but he gets stunned up. Jankos gonna go down here. Kira burns the ulti, but there's the snipe. Takes him down. Ryu in the backline, doing so much damage as Miracle gets a shutdown, but it's just too much. Here, H2k clean up 3 for 1, and Smurf and his GA gonna run back.
Yeah, beautiful flanking from H2k. Jankos is just distraction. If he kills somebody, it's nice because it just gives Ryu access to the backline.
Certainly does. Ryu is the hero of this fight. He comes in from behind. They lose their jungler, but he takes down the AD carry, and they're looking to push and perhaps end the game right now with minions coming in.
They're just zoning him here. Liquid did make it back, but Miracle
dead.
That was dumb. As Odo Wamne destroys the poor support. H2k gonna push in, look to try and take this game down. And that's going to be it here. Smurf zoned out of his base. Going to get all in by Odo. Does take him down for the GA as the rest of his team is going to rip through the Nexus turret. Smurf flashes out. Does not want to give away one more kill. But there's the first Nexus for H2k.
Europe strikes first blood as the NALCS is H2k. EULCS, by mistake, is up 1-0 here in the quarterfinals. The crit has to have the confidence to make those plays, has to be moving around the map, getting stuff done, because if you sit back, if you just play it passively, Zyra will harass you out of lane. They will get massive advantages in that way, so you must pull the trigger, make stuff happen. It's going to get behind them. We'll see where the crit will go.
Oh, Forgiven now going to get comboed in by the crit. Forgiven trying to dash out of the way, but here comes Elise as well. Vanda now has to move out of the way as he gets
TP coming in from Odo Wamne.
Vitalink going to move back in, looking for Forgiven. Exhaust is down, and they're trying to kite it out. Odo finally makes it in, and ANX just don't have enough. Kira is finally going to make it, but Odo gets first blood again! As H2k are going to try and book it. The ulti's there from Kira, but it's not enough to take out Odo, and now he's going to slay. Odo finally goes down, but Jankos goes back in. Got no kick. Ryu in here with a massive 4-man Hemo Blink. Flash tied the bot, looking for a little bit more, but Kira going to stun him up again. Liquid does go down to Jankos on the other side of the fight. It's a disaster. Smurf turns it around. Stranglethorn's going to knock him up, and he goes down as well. It's just not enough to save anyone. We see what they can get done. This is Odo just going back in, and Smurf just can't do much of anything.
Oh, it's like you're going to get some PTSD here if you're Smurf, and Jankos is coming. This could be that 2v2 turned around.
Not quite what they wanted it to be. Odo's going to look for it again. Smurf hops his way out, but here comes Jankos again. Kick after the Q. Jankos takes down another.
And it's those little things, applying the Q before the R here. Jankos tanking the turret.
Oh my goodness! Busto, no ultimate, but that's going to be okay. Miracle's actually the one getting dove. Jankos going to kick him in the face. Forgiven just cleans up one last auto as ANX commit the TP, then cancel it. As Odo's backing onto Kira, knocks him back. The stun's not bad. Kira flashes out of the way, but H2k take over that mid lane.
Waiting for that exact pattern.
Oh no. Kira, that's enough to the sky. Just crushes down on his head.
Slam dunk for Odo Wamne, and he wants
again.
more.
PvP Stayoff caught up this time, repels back down, but Odo looking for it again. The Hemoplex enough for you. Just takes him down, and now the crit. He's going to come into the blender. Odo Wamne.
And see a bit of a fish here.
Surprise.
The Jankos should be fine. Has kick still available.
Oh, good flash. Nah, gets a couple walls there as well. Kira, chain CC, and there's a pick for ANX.
The culling blown there from Forgiven is really smart. They're the ones pulling the sneaky Baron against ANX.
They've been spotted, but Ryu's just going to have to book it out. He pulls out of the way. He does have his flash.
And allows them to pick up more gold, get further and further ahead. And he's going in.
Ryu's in, looks for the prototype. Last few missiles do get him, and he's pulled his way out. Good style. Liquid, good 3-man pole. They need to follow up those Stranglethorns again. Going to keep them out of the way. Liquid almost goes down for part of the issue. Jason just doing so much work with his structures early on, particularly empowered by Baron. H2k can look for a bit of a greedy one here. Vanda finds 2 with the Stranglethorns, but Stayoff just goes down. Odo Wamne now on a killing spree. Now finds 2. Well, doesn't connect on the crit. He goes in again. It's a great pull, but it's just not enough. Forgiven takes out Smurf. There's the ace for H2k. They collect the body in him, and they're not done.
Yeah, Albus knocks Luna playing whack-a-mole on hard mode. You solve one problem, but 2 more pop up. H2k is everywhere and just slaughtering them.
Oh, goodbye, Kira. There's the ace again for H2k. The Nexus turrets are going to go down, and H2k will go 2-0 in the quarterfinals.
23 minutes into the game, they close it out. We asked, can they close out the games with a lead? And I think that is a resounding yes. as H2k looks even better in game number 2.
And trying to get in and aggressive.
If you keep dying in the early game,
Solved it.
Bring yourself back to life. You can die again, but for real, it's actually a pretty nice pick, especially in conjunction with the Olaf on much more quickly than his opponent, and Steos has to respect that. Kira's actually into trouble here.
That's a lot. Kira in
One
trouble.
Q.
Ryu needs one more. Can he land it up? There's the flush. There's the Q. Solo kill, first blood for Ryu.
Oh, couple minions!
The potion! Honestly, he has been working so well with Odoamne and the team.
Level 6 power spike here. Kira not expecting it.
Ulti, Jenny can't answer, and another solo kill for Ryu.
For him to pick up, and if they go for this dive, it could be a bit risky.
He's getting softened up now, though. Odoamne might look for the solo. Meganar's going to give him a bit of extra health. Ryu's rotated up as well, though.
And this is why Syndra is such a good early game pick. Ryu's doing what Kira could not. It's roaming.
Even go. Getting it tagged there, and Odo just kills him. Ryu, no assist. Unlucky.
That Forgiven was uninhibited, was able to go forward, get so much damage down.
Oh,
exhausted.
Steos goes in, looking for someone. Ulti's on the van, gonna crush down the Syra. Looking for it, does get the kill. And that Forgiven caught out. Gets exhausted, ace in the hole. There's the play for ANX.
Counterplay potentially from Jankos. Can kick Kira in.
Oh,
And watch out.
Kira kicked in there, gonna get stunned, but not long enough. Ultimate will proc here, but the follow-up's there. Kira flashes out of the way, stuns a whisper out of one. He says no as Ryu gets his third kill on Kira in the game.
Looks like Vander and Forgiven have learned their lesson. They're adapting, which means Jankos just goes mid.
Got the answer, flash kick again. There's the stun. Kira gonna die in the combo.
On this bot lane, they're going in right now. Is H2k ready to react? Yes, they are.
Tempest Bay finds Vander. Does get the thorns in, but now Forgiving gonna keep them out of the way. Vander stunned into the wall. The exhausted down, but it's not enough. Licorice gets one, but they will not dive it.
Lane Temper Fate can come out, however.
Good poke also. Oh, the crit! He's going in for the play, but he gets stunned immediately, and Ryu blows into pieces. Steos chasing down the carries. The Miracle's doing what he can, but the ulti's out onto Ola. That should be enough for the killers. Ryu grabs the double. Now Flash out of the roots from a Miracle, who's going to get a bit of time in the bottle from Kira, but this turret is going to mount. They might chase for more. Odo, he really wants it, but they'll take what they can instead. Flash over the wall, but H2k are still going.
Because Liquid goes blind. He sees nobody in the top lane. He must know that they H2k.
He got him over the wall.
Next, they're going to try and salvage something.
Why didn't he TP in below them? Look at that ward.
I don't know what to tell you.
But here he goes.
With the kill, slows on Tiangos with the boomerang. Liquid, see ya later as Forgiven takes him down. More kills forthcoming as Smurf now has to run out of the way of the rest of H2k. Ryu, he's got his flash, he's got his ultimate almost up as well, but Smurf's gonna get away this time.
He would need that revive right there. The trap's being put up. Jankos is back. Jankos?
Hello, Kira again. Oh, he ultis himself, but he's gonna take the turret. Jankos gonna auto it down.
Nice
Does
ulti
get
from
it,
Liquid.
and now Kira has to run out of the way. Carling is in, but Jankos stunned into the wall as Kira gets another snipe.
You just has ranged artillery right here. Odoamne finds Smurf. They're happy with
I'm
this.
not sure Smurf wants it. Odo's like, I think
Kira's
there's
coming
someone
down,
else here.
though.
He does know that Kira's there, but the frozen mallet could maybe spell Odoamne's death. Nice flash, but Smurf follow flashes over, thundering blow back, and Kira can't quite lock him down. Acceleration gate's gonna keep it all going, but Smurf delivers the killing blow. Liquid's dead though, and H2k stop Baron.
TP in from
TP
Smurf.
from Smurf though.
Out of it.
Steos caught with no ultimate, but it does feel like Jankos is kind of trying to make him on touch. Here he is again, looks for Miracle, that's going to force a flash. Follow flashes 1v3. He's got the GA, but this man's insane. Liquid over the wall gets stunned in by Ryu, and that's enough damage. Forgiven claims another life.
No flash on him.
As they pointed it out, that void stuff that they saw as Tempered Fate's going to rush in and stop the Baron attempt. Ryu looking for a stun, finds the crit, but might just ulti someone down here. Jankos kicks Kira back in again, but he ultis himself this time as the TP's coming in for H2k's top laner. Odo going to join, but he cancels. Going to keep pushing down, but Kira just goes down. He revived, but it wasn't enough.
Oh, they're going to look for the dive.
Not sure he's safe. Kira going to look for the double bomb, doesn't land it. Odo packs his way up, but the nice slow there as the rest of the team's in. Smurf pops back in a mini, but it's enough to slow him down with a frozen mallet. They'll chase down Odoamne. They will get themselves a kill. Smurf collects his top lane opponent.
But Yank goes straight onto that Baron. They're going to try to force it. Licrit has his ultimate soon, so he could look to delay.
Ooh.
But it looks like ANX just wants to try to push for the inhibitor.
Ryu went for Ghost Slash to cancel the teleport on Kira, which means Liquid is the only person defending this, and as much as I love Bard, I don't think he's able to do this.
Smurf going to try and do this here, but he's got no Nava. Licrit going to do as best he can. Smurf going to speed his way over.
They can
Kira's
do
going
this,
to speed
maybe.
him up. Vander getting a little low. The Baron still taking damage. Smurf on forward, but he gets exhausted. H2k.
He's on Mega.
Liquid takes him down. Smurf Mega's in. Gets Jankos, but the GA is still there. H2k, though, have to stop Baron.
They stopped them, and they're on the
my
inhibitor.
God.
This is incredible from ANX. Smurf and Lecrit, delay them. They're stopping the bases. Yes, Lecrit traded his life, but it is more than worthwhile.
In the end, the Baron still goes to H2k. So sloppy though, they need to short this up. This has been one of the main flaws of this team. Buying into the split hype, they're grouping up here.
They got Ryu. No summoners.
Looking for it again, double one setup there. Stone's gonna land in as well. Stay off. Gonna try and chase him up, but Forgiven just takes out Lecrit. Kira moves forward there, but Ryu's down. Revive there onto the Zillion. H2k gonna camp his spawn, and Kira who's gonna go down again. H2k 3v1, 3 up. 3v1 right now in that team fight, looking to break.
Yeah, 30 spawn campers. It was close. It was a nice try to double bomb. Ryu just didn't drop in like instantly, so he got the return damage. It looked pretty for a while, but still H2k, they get the inhibitor.
It's just not enough, and they can get more than the inhibitor. They could actually go for the game potentially here with 40 seconds almost still on Kira. They have the ability to look for the dive and try to end the game. Punch their ticket to the semifinals.
They're gonna push through and do what they can. These turrets are melting as H2k look to punch their ticket in the corners. There's another killer. Smurf's gonna go down. H2k as Odo gonna get himself killed. A Miracle will collect one, but the Nexus is open. Forgiven, he's been exhausted. They're gonna try something here, but Forgiven, they'll cut it out, and H2k demolish ANX for their semi-final match versus Samsung Galaxy.